Do you ever get that feeling? That cold dread creeping up your spine, telling you something isn't right? Route 13, 11:47 p.m. The GPS says arrived, but there's no house. Just the whisper of the wind through empty fields and the distant hum of the city, a world away. 3 years. That's how long I've been delivering pizza. I know every street, every address, but this one doesn't exist. Not on any map I've ever seen. The app, though, it insists. Deliver to 13 Blackwood Lane. There's no Blackwood Lane, just a dirt track leading into the woods, swallowed by shadows. My headlights cut through the oppressive darkness, illuminating nothing but gnarled trees and the occasional glint of something metallic. The air grew colder, a damp chill that seeped into my bones. I checked my rearview mirror. A flicker, just a trick of the light, probably, or maybe a shadow from a branch. But it felt wrong, like something was watching it. I called the number on the order. No answer. Just a low, static hum that made the hairs on my arms stand up. My phone screen flickered. The battery icon suddenly read, despite being fully charged moments ago. A faint, sweet smell, like damp earth and something else, sickly floral, wafted through the open window. I rolled it up quickly. Then a sound, a soft, rhythmic tapping, coming from the woods. Tap, tap. It wasn't a branch. It was too deliberate, too close. My heart hammered against my ribs. I gripped the steering wheel, knuckles white. "Hello," I called out, my voice barely a whisper against the silence. The tapping stopped. The silence that followed was heavier, more profound than before. It felt like the world was holding its breath. A figure emerged from the tree line, tall, thin, too thin. It moved with an unnatural grace, gliding rather than walking. Its face was obscured by shadow, but I could feel its gaze. It held out a hand, long, pale fingers, and in its palm, a single tarnished coin. "You're late," a voice rasped, dry and ancient, like leaves skittering across pavement. It wasn't a human voice. I fumbled for the pizza box, my hands shaking so hard I almost dropped it. I pushed it through the window. It took the box, its fingers brushing mine. They were impossibly cold, like marble. "Thank you," it whispered, and then it was gone, melting back into the darkness as if it had never been there. I sped away, tires spitting gravel, not looking back. I didn't stop until I was back on the main road. But the cold stayed with me, the smell lingered, and the image of those fingers, that voice. The next night, the order came again. Same address, 13 Blackwood Lane. My stomach twisted. A cold compulsion pulled me back to that dirt track. This time, I noticed something new. A faint, almost imperceptible glow, deep within the woods, like a distant, flickering candle. The tapping started again, but it wasn't just one tap. It was multiple irregular taps, like several things moving in unison, and the smell was stronger, cloying, sickly sweet. I saw them this time, not just one figure, but several, their forms indistinct in the gloom, moving between the trees. They were waiting. The original figure stepped forward, its shadowy face tilting slightly. "You returned," it rasped, its voice carrying a hint of satisfaction. It held out its hand again, not for the pizza, but for something else, a small, intricately carved wooden bird. It wasn't mine. I'd never seen it before, but it felt familiar, like a forgotten memory. "This belongs to you," it said, its voice a dry whisper. "You left it behind." I stared at the bird, then at the shadowy figures in the woods. They seemed to sway, their forms shifting. A cold wind swept through, carrying with it the faint sound of children's laughter, distant and ethereal. My mind reeled. I took the bird. It was cold, smooth, and felt ancient. As my fingers closed around it, a jolt went through me. A flash of images, a small child, playing in a sun-dappled forest, a hidden path, a forgotten promise. The figures in the woods seemed to lean closer, their shadowy faces now almost discernible, their eyes like pinpricks of light. "The path is open now," the main figure whispered, its voice echoing in my mind, not just my ears. "You remember." I dropped the pizza box and sped away. The wooden bird clutched tight in my hand. The laughter followed me. I haven't delivered pizza since. I can't. Every time I close my eyes, I see the woods, the figures, and hear that laughter, and the bird. It sits on my nightstand, a constant, chilling reminder. Some things are better left undisturbed, but some paths, once opened, can never be closed. What about you? What's the strangest thing that's ever happened to you? Share your stories in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more tales that will make you question everything.